Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Tracey. Tracy, like Tracy, is the transferred use of an English surname derived from a place name borrowed from the Norman French. Originally a Norman baronial name, Tracey was used in reference to the domain belonging to Thracius, from the classical Roman-Gallo personal name Thracius meaning of Thracia. Thracia was an ancient province of the Roman Empire located in present-day southeastern Europe, now divided between Greece and Turkey. The Thracian tribes persisted for many centuries BC and were mentioned in Homer's Iliad as allies of the Trojans against the Greeks in the epic Trojan War. In other words, we're talking an ancient group of people. There are two theories as to the origin of the term Tracians. One is from Thrax, ancient Greek, Thraciae, one of the reputed sons of Ares, the Greek war god. The other is from Thrace, ancient Greek, Thracia, the heroic daughter of Oceanus and sister of Europa. In this case, the name is derived from the Greek thrasso meaning to trouble, stir, apropos. Thrace was also a sorceress. Aside from the aforementioned origins of this surname turned first name, Tracey may also be considered the transferred use of an Old Irish surname as well, from the Gaelic Ó Treasaigh, meaning the descendant of the warlike one. Tracy/Tracy have been around as surnames in England since the Middle Ages. However, it wasn't until 1837 when Charles Dickens used the name Tracy for one of his central male characters in the Pickwick Papers did the name become more popular as a given name for boys. For females, Tracy was popularized by the 1940 film The Philadelphia Story, in which Katherine Hepburn portrays the wealthy socialite character of Tracy Lord. Please note, for females, Tracy is often considered a diminutive of Teresa. Although Tracey is historically unisex in nature, it is a name now more commonly considered female. Personality of the girl named Tracy. The number 9 personality represents the completion or ending of the cycle, and a need for perfection. This is the personality that moves from self to a greater understanding and compassion for the human condition and the world order. They want to make the world a better place. 9s are capable of great spiritual and humanitarian achievements. They are courageous and fearless, able to fight great battles on behalf of worthy causes. These personalities will not tolerate injustice. They are compassionate people with a strong sensitivity to others. They are able to both educate and inspire. Friendships and relationships are the lifeblood to the 9, and they place a high value on love and affection. 9s are often exceptionally gifted artistically, and they have a keen imagination and enterprising mind. Popularity of the girl named Tracy. Tracy first appeared on the U.S. female naming charts in 1950 and hit the top 100 list 15 years later in 1965. Why the meteoric rise in popularity? We think it had something to do with the 1956 film High Society starring Grace Kelly as Tracy Lord, a movie based on the Philadelphia Story. In any case, Tracy and Tracy both saw rapidly increased usage following the film, achieving their best years ever on the charts in the mid-1960s to early 70s. Tracy's high point came in 1970 at position number 55. However, the name's popularity declined almost as quickly as she ascended. In fact, 1996 was the last year Tracy claimed a spot on America's Top 1000 list. In other words, Tracy is not exactly a 21st century favorite. In fact, we can find no evidence of any baby girl being named Tracy in 2012. Quick facts on Tracy. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, not applicable. Pronunciation, Tracy. Simple meaning, from Thracia. Characteristics of Tracy. Perfection, philanthropy, multi-talented, intuitive, independent, oneness, idealistic. Cultural references to the baby name, Tracy. Literary characters of the baby name Tracy. Famous people named Tracy. Tracey Ullman, actress. Tracey Gold, actress.